friends and family, this is SP News Nuggets, and today, you guys, we're going to give you all of the updates that we have on the Cupcake case. Some may think it's nothing, some may feel relieved of the things that we are still sharing, whether they're positive or negative. We're still going to share these updates with you as we get them in. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and click that bell for notification. So when we upload these videos and all this new information, you will get it also. And you guys, I will see you today live at 5 p.m. Central Time, and we will conversate about it. Here we go.
He hurt. He hurt. Lord, how much see y'all? I'm about to catch some tears and dance. Oh, shit.
Calm down.
Oh, I gotta sit down.
Calm down.
Lord, man, I know that man hurt, man. Oh, who is that?
I'ma stay with you, bro. I'm tired of the motherfucker too.
Oh, Lord. He mad, yeah.
Ain't
Ain't nobody gonna keep no motherfucker.
Ain't our job. That's yours and whose. You come over here playing, you want to.
He mad. He said the police.
Make this shit over here, dog.
Mad what?
Okay, so this is a video that I've slowed down. It's the same video we just seen, you guys. I just want to share that with you. But I want you guys to see something. We slowed it down. We slowed it down so you can see that's Patrick's dad or stepdad. That's right behind Dominique. And right there, they see that the cameras are on. The young lady with the black on, she's looking and she's letting it be known. They're filming. So she turns around. I guess she's some importance or whatever. She turns around and back up. She don't want to be seen. But then right at that particular time, while they're talking, Patrick's dad or stepdad, whoever he is, we think he's one or the other. We don't know. We're not for sure. He's right behind Dominique. He's right behind Dominique, and Dominique sees the camera, and then there's this Caucasian lady that's standing right there in front of him. So at this particular time, Dominique is trying to get the reporter's attention, so he's staring at the reporter, and so then he's going to make a gesture to the reporter to not film. Matter of fact, he's starting to move. Like I told you guys, we slowed it down so you can see. So he kind of backs up behind the Caucasian lady because he doesn't want to be seen. And then Patrick dad steps beside him, and they're almost like elbow to elbow right there. And I don't think Dominique knows that that's part of Patrick's family that just came right behind him. But they're so close that, anything could have happened there. Nothing happened, but you guys, I'm just telling you, that's how close they were. You know, they're on two different sides. One's baby's passed away, and the other person is a person of interest, family, that was right beside him. Now Dominique is making a gesture, putting his thumb down, saying, do not record this. This is a no-no. Don't do it. And the Caucasian lady looks at him like, you're crazy. And then he starts giving the hand gesture like cut. Do not do this. And he's going back and forth, telling them to cut the film. Do not record this. I'm not approving you to record this. And so that is what Dominique is saying to the reporter. Now, I know you guys know this, but I have to say this because some people is going to leave me a comment saying, why did you throw this in there? I threw it in there and I slowed it down because some people may not have seen him making this gesture, telling the reporter to do not film him. Okay? So, right after this, you guys, I'm going to share with you what we had put out. We told you in our last live that we had contact with the family, and the family cannot talk. They're under a gag order. And a lot of people wanted me to explain to them what a gag order is. I can't explain to you what a gag order as far as this situation is. I know what a gag order is, but I've never heard where the families are put under a gag order when I don't know why. You know, I don't know why. You know, if they were immediately involved, I would understand why. But to put them through a gag order, there's got to be a reason. So somebody took the little information that we put out, which everybody think that we don't get firsthand information, but we do, because we're the only one knew that they had a gag order because we talked with the family. And that's why they could not, come on the show. But anyway, so they took the information and asked an attorney on Facebook why was there a gag order on this particular family. And the attorney that they asked that was on Facebook, he used to work under Clay Jones, which is presiding on this case. And so we're going to share that with you guys, why this one has a gag order. Here we go.
To break down a little information that came out in reference to the KamilleMcKinney case. The judge in this case, Judge Clyde Jones, issued a gag order on this case, which is pretty important. And let me explain the why he did it, what the rationale is, and what happens next. I'm attorney Eric Gusser with the Gusser Law Firm, and of course, like I always do, I don't like to ramble, so I'm going to get straight to the point so that everyone knows what's going on with this case, so that I can explain to you what's really happening, because the street's talking and typically they don't know what the heck they're talking about. Judge Clyde Jones, who's a well-respected judge, is handling this murder in his courtroom. Judge Jones, people have asked about Judge Jones, and I'll tell you this. I trained under Judge Jones when I was a brand new lawyer. A judge who's now Judge Shantae Owens was in his courtroom, and we were both, she was a prosecutor, I was a defense attorney. He trained me. So when you see me talk on CNN and Fox News and MSNBC about cases, a lot of things I talk about are things that I experienced in his courtroom. Well respected, he knows his stuff, and again, I want to give a little background information so that you'll understand who this guy is. I respect him a lot. I didn't always agree with him because we would fight. I was a defense attorney, so I didn't always agree with him, but he's great. Now, to the point about this particular case. A gag order was issued in this case telling the prosecution and the defense, do not talk to media, don't make statements. This case, in reference to Cupcake, KamilleMcKinney, her death, it's a media frenzy. Everyone has theories, people on Facebook Live doing things. I'm explaining things on Facebook Live. But what the judge wants to do is preserve the integrity of the trial. The judge in this case, Judge Clyde Jones, wants to make sure that he limits all of the media attention, all of the things that defense attorneys we will do. We put things in the media spin, we would talk about things. He wants to make sure that those things are contained where people don't talk about the case, which could taint the jury pool. Because what the judge wants to do is make sure that the jury pool is preserved and this person, these two people, can get a fair trial. Regardless of what you think about them. You say, oh man, they gotta be guilty or whatever. The judge's job is to make sure that justice is served, whatever justice is. So he wants to make sure that the defense is not going out there and saying this person said this or this was the evidence is going to show. He doesn't want the prosecution to be making statements saying these two people are guilty, so we have to find them guilty. So you have to make they have to be extremely careful about those things, and that's why the judge issued that gag order. Nothing beyond that. Keep in mind, the preliminary hearing is set December 10th at 9 o'clock in Judge Jones' courtroom. I doubt Judge Jones would allow cameras to broadcast the trial. I'm not sure. This has a lot of national interest, but what Judge Jones wants to do is make sure that everyone gets a fair trial. He wants to make sure that the prosecution gets a fair trial. Judge Jones wants to make sure that the defense gets a fair trial, and he's a very tough judge. He's one of the toughest ones in the courthouse. As new developments occur, I will make sure that I share the information with you. I had a couple people who tagged me on about the gag order, which I did not know that there was a gag order issued until someone told me, because I'm not involved in the case. I have my own 400, 500 cases that we're working on. So I did not know what was going on with that particular case, but they tagged me and asked me to explain what is going on with the gag order. All right, that's all I have today. When new developments occur, then I will inform you, I will educate you. That's my job, is to educate you. Outside of me being your lawyer, when something happens to you, I want my people and my community to be educated about cases and educated about the legal system, so that you don't just run off the Facebook lawyers, Facebook folks over there typing, saying stuff. They don't know what the heck they're talking about in many instances, but that's why I want to educate you. All right, you all have a great night. Share this video with your friends so that they will know what the facts are in this particular case. And again, the preliminary hearing is set December 10th at 9 o'clock, and we're going to follow up with you at that point. Thank you.